Hello. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? Well, the main reason for that being that we had a very disappointing winter for photographic purposes because you practically got no snow whatsoever in this area. And, of course, the high gas prices since then have meant that I really haven't been able to get in any of the long multi-day trips I'd been hoping for this year. However, there are some advantages to having had a rotten winter, and one of which is that the east side route along Mount Rainier, which normally opens in maybe late June, early July, opened on May 22nd this year, so I can get a chance to go up here and get some photos of this area, in particular some waterfalls that we've got around here. So here's where I am right now. Well, in case you can't tell, it's extremely windy out here, and I probably should have a hat for any future shooting. Now, I'm here to photograph Skookum Falls, which is well up on that hill up there. Now, I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm really not expecting you to be able to because, frankly, the sun just came out from behind the clouds, and that means that the whole area is overexposed, and that's in the shadow up there. So I have to wait until the sun goes back behind the cloud or dips behind the mountain range here so that I can get a good view of it, but I will get it eventually. Well, now that the sun's come out, I'm going to take the opportunity to go over this way and shoot down toward the White River, where I have a nice composition with some good clouds. Here you can see Skookum Falls over across the river. So now we finally got some clouds moved in, so I should be able to get a good picture here. So here we are up at the top of Cayuse Pass, and behind us is Pass Falls. Now this is very much a seasonal waterfall, and which is one of the reasons why I'm glad that they opened up the pass this early. Right now it looks very, very nice, but by the time August comes around, it's going to be just barely a trickle, if anything. I'm going to take advantage of it now. Of course, as things have been going today, the minute that I got into position, the sun comes out again. I can't shoot anything at this point, so I'm just going to have to wait here for quite a while and see what happens. Here's the setup. When the sun gets behind the cloud, I'm going to do a vertical composition. I've got it on a tripod this time because I'm wanting to shoot at a low shutter speed. And I'm just going to have to wait here for probably about a half hour or so, and if the shot comes out okay, here it is.
One eternity later.
Well, after waiting far too long, looks like the sun's just about to go behind a cloud, so I might be able to get a shot of this. I don't know if you can see much right now with this, but as you can see, I've got a about quarter of a second, I'll try it at that and a half second at f9. Finally, we've got the sun gone behind that cloud, and now here's the picture, and I am going to grab it now. Now, behind me is somewhat of a mystery waterfall, because I've been told this is Zigzag Falls, but I've also seen photos of a very, very different looking Zigzag Falls just down the road about 4 miles. So I'm not really too sure what this one is, except that it's a very striking waterfall. And so I'm going to get some photos of it now. At this point, we've reached the south side of Mount Rainier National Park and are about to head home. But first of all, we have here Falls Creek Falls, which you can see behind me. Now, this is the Falls Creek Falls of Mount Rainier National Park. There's a larger and more spectacular fall by that name in southern Washington, but this is a particularly nice time of the year for this because it's running at full force. So I'm going to grab a few photos here. Well, now that I've got the standard photo from the bridge, I found another place down here to get an interesting view through the woods. See how this one turns out. Now I've put this into manual mode, and I'm going, because I want to have a really slowed down shutter speed, half a second there. And so I've just got a circular polarizer on it, and I've got this in a 5-second self-timer because it's kind of wobbly around here. And we shall see what happens at a half second shutter speed. I should mention I'm going to be putting manual focus up there on that branch right at the top of the falls, because that seems to give you the best focus of everything up there. Well, I'm closing out the day over by Upper Tipsoo Lake. There's supposed to be decent sunset light, but I don't think we're going to get it. I'll stick around for a while, and if we do, I'll show it to you now. That's it for this time. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me, and I'll see you again next time, which hopefully will be a lot sooner. Bye.